When I remember Nigeria, water run away me, ayo. Aye, aye, water run away me, aye. When I remember Nigeria, oh, water run away me, ayo. Aye, aye, water run away me, aye. When I see what NEPA they do, water run away me, aye. Aye, aye, water run
Yeah, this is
away
Williams
me,
Olomu from Reach Out Niger TV, and we're standing in front of the Nigerian High Commission, and we're here on a demonstration, a peaceful protest. We are not accepting the killings and the situation of Nigeria right now. That is not only affecting Nigerians in Nigeria, it's also affecting Nigerians outside Nigeria, from London to America and even Netherlands. Now, if you can look behind us right now, you can see the flyers and the banners that are going up, and one of them says, "Corrupt, occupy Nigeria. We need change. It's now or never. Boko Haram must stop the killing," and so on and so forth. We're here to make a change, to make a difference as Nigerians, as citizens of Nigerians living abroad. So join me as we go into the peaceful demonstration and talk and interview the people that are demonstrating.
for Muslims not to move against Christians, for them to know that we are one before God.
And how will protesting outside the embassy help you achieve what you want?
Yes, I think the embassy happens to be the representative of the government of Nigeria here in the Netherlands, and the only better place to come and hold the protest is right here. It's a peaceful protest, by the way, and we are here to make our voice known, our opinions known, and also to deliver a letter to the president through the ambassador, and also give our flag to say Nigeria must unite. We are one people, but what is going on in the country now is not acceptable, that the leadership should address it.
Name one thing that you really want fixed in Nigeria.
Yes, among other things, because a lot of Nigerians will agree that we have myriads of problems, but the most important thing right now that needs to be fixed is security for lives and properties. Boko Haram and their killings must stop. The leadership must address that urgently.
Okay, and my name is Kabiru Bala. I received the letter on behalf of the ambassador.
Very good.
Yes.
This letter is to the ambassador to inform her of the protest of today. And I did send her an email before now. And this to her, this letter is for the president, so she has to deliver it on behalf of the concerned Nigerians that are gathered here. And the flag is to say the unity of Nigeria is non-negotiable. Nigeria must in no way be divided against itself. So we wish her well, and we ask her that for her to use our position in these difficult times to unite Nigerians, both here and to communicate our message back to the president in Nigeria. Thank you.
Like I said, I will receive the message on behalf of the ambassador and I will pass it on to her. But at the same time, we would like you to know that government is doing something about the situation in Nigeria, about the subsidy and about insecurity. You are all aware of the program the government is initiating about what do they call it, SURE, that is subsidy reinvestment and the empowerment program. That is the program the government of Nigeria is doing, and it will carry it through. And as for insecurity, you have seen what the government is doing. There is a panel that has been established, which they call the Justice Alpha Belgore, and they are doing their job, and we believe that the government of Nigeria is on top of the situation about the security of that country. As for these letters, I would take, and we believe also that the unity of Nigeria is non-negotiable, is something that we would like to see, and it will remain one and indivisible. That is the message we have, and I will take this, I'll pass it to the ambassador. Well, first, what's your name?
My name is Akin Akintayo.
So what do you feel about the protest today?
Well, I am happy that we were here to contribute to the Occupy Nigeria movement globally. Unfortunately, what we have seen is, apart from one person who came out of the embassy, everyone stood behind curtains in cowardice and not in respect of the people who have come to talk about Nigerian people.
Do you think that the embassy really has the Nigerians living in Netherlands in their interest?
Well, I have had problems with the way our lady ambassador has represented us. When she first came to the Netherlands, in her first speech, I wrote a blog about the fact that she didn't seem to understand that there are Nigerians in this country that are not involved in any criminal activity. But what she concentrated on was the idea that we weren't doing the right things in this country. And I felt very strongly about that. And many times that I have heard her speak, I have not seen her promote our cause as well as she should do, as well as ambassadors should. We are also ambassadors of of Nigeria, unwillingly, but we are ambassadors. And we go out to represent our country the way it should be represented. And we expect that people who are official ambassadors of this country should do the same and do it even better.
So do you think that the protest should intensify?
Well, the protest should intensify. It's not going to stop here. Okay, yes, we've come here, but we are also going to do it online. We are going to publicize pictures of what we've done here, and we are going to make sure that these people are shamed for the fact that they have stood behind curtains and not come out to talk to us. We are all Nigerians together, and it is a disrespectful thing for them to just stand behind curtains, afraid to sort of speak to their own people in this country.
So for those Nigerians that didn't turn up today, do you have a message for them?
Well, I had the opportunity to come out here, and every Nigerian, if they were here or not, knows that the problems in Nigeria affects them out here. You know, if they can come out, whatever way they can do to contribute, it will be for the better of Nigeria. We are probably just about 10 or 20 here. We're still Nigerians, and we represent the broad spectrum of what Nigeria is.
Okay, thank you very much.
We are not against the government. We are for them. But first, before they end our trust, and first, before we fight with them, they must stop corruption. Bad leadership must stop. Irrelevant economic policies that amount to nothing must stop. Policies that are not people-driven must stop. We say no to the cabal. We say no to subsidizing government. We say no to all atrocities that have been committed against the Nigerian people. This is the time for change. This is the time for change, and we demand change with one voice.
And this is the organizer of the protest, the peaceful protest that just went on now for One Nigeria and for the interest and the benefit of all Nigerians. This is
Joachim Walker. Like you see, like the presenter just said, we've just organized a very successful, peaceful protest. The turnout was as expected, because if I was expecting a mammoth turnout, I would have been deceiving myself, knowing who the Nigerian people are. But we have been able to address some of the issues that we came here for. One is no to Boko Haram. Boko Haram must stop its killings. Boko Haram and their sponsors must be brought to justice. We said no to bad leadership. Leadership must lead by example. We say no to human rights abuses. And we say no to the sufferings that people are going through now because of the fuel subsidy removal and eventually the pegging of the price of petroleum at 97 naira. So we've had a successful protest, and we believe after now we'll be getting back to our Nigerian people, Nigerians in the Netherlands and even around the world, to say what line of actions we will take after now if we see that the government has not, the government is not willing to address some of our concerns that we came here for today.
Thank you very much. You're still on Naija TV, and for what he just said now, if we don't see results as a country, Nigeria, and as citizens living in the Netherlands, the protest is going to intensify. So we don't want it to intensify. You're watching Naija TV. Reach out. Stay tuned. There's more to come.